Hello everyone, we're going to go through some companies and make some instant calls. I'm going to show you how to instantly evaluate a company just like that. We're going to start with MHO. I don't even know what this company is, but we're going to start with that. So we're going to look at the book value per share. We see it might tick up to maybe $41, $42, maybe next year. This has usually been valued about 1 to 1, so we can make a call of about maybe $40 to $45 or so, huh? Something like that. Now, if we go ahead and take a look at the chart here, pull it up on the side here. This is called MHO. Yeah, I mean, you know, they're reaching about this level right here, so probably a little bit short. You see, the reason is because if we take this little multiplier, let's say it went up to 1.5 here, 1.5 times the 40. What is it? We're gonna need a little calculator to actually do this a little bit better, because our book value per share is like 40. Okay, let's say 41. We'll give them an extra 1, and here we'll say 1.25. How about that? Times 1.25. Next year, they should be $51.25. So that's our call. $51.25. That's our call for next year. Right around here in this regions. Alright. So that's kind of that. I mean, it's kind of what we assume might happen. Maybe it might go up more, maybe not. I don't know. Let's go on to the next one, Berkshire. So the book value per share has been going up by about, okay, that was only $1, $10. Well, is it gonna hit, 175, maybe 170, maybe only 160? No, yeah, 170 maybe, 170. What do you guys think? 170? Maybe a little bit more than 170 to try to reward us for the past few. Maybe 171, 172. What do you think about that? And the valuation usually about 1.3, 1.4. So those little numbers like that, it's not going to be all that much. But let's say, 171, we said 172 times 1.3 or something. Maybe around 224, 225, something like that. We'll make the 225 call. Right, and then we can go over here. BRKB, I believe. 220, I don't think that was the right one. This one. Yeah, see, so 225. Yeah, I should get to, around here. So try to start breaking this high next year. Where are we at here? Next year is going to be like, around about over there. It's probably going to be more than that. My valuations might be a little bit low. Who knows? Let's take a look at Verizon. So maybe their share price is going to hit 14, 15, 16. Yeah, 13, 14, 15, 16. Makes sense. And then over here it's going to be 4, 4, 4, 4, all 4. So what's 16 times 4? Calculate that real quick. 16 times 4. 64. Call $64 on Verizon next year. Yeah, I could probably start breaking these highs next year. 64. There you go. Let's go to the next one. 58. This goes 52, 58, 46. We're kind of going up here, so let's see. You think we're going to get 70 or 80, or we're still already at 70, 75? What about 75? We can go with 75 on that one here. And how about this? Maybe this is starting to go down a little bit. Why? Oh, this is the valuation. That's right. So 4, 5 maybe. Okay, keep it around 5. So 75 times 5. Let's calculate that. 75 times 5. It should be 375 next year. That kind of valuation. So this was, who was it again? UNH. What was it? 375. 375. I think they're gonna make a nice little jump up here. 375. Yeah, it's expensive stock though. Then we can see Disney here. Disney. Well, they went up a lot here, but I don't know what they're gonna be around next time. This is like kind of weird. I don't know. I mean, it could be less, it could be more, it could be the same. This is a little bit more, gonna level out probably around 3. But this one, I don't know. Maybe, so yeah, we'll say 150 on Disney next year. Okay, something like that. I mean, hopefully it goes up. I mean, if you look at the revenue is going up. the revenue. Now, we'll go to T. This is AT&T. We're going to need tick. Ooh, it's going to stay around 25, is it? Maybe even drop to 24. Oh. And over here we've got the 1.5 maybe. Wait, it might be evaluated around the 2. Actually 1.5. We'll give it a 1.5 times 25. This is going to be something like 37.5 or so. On the AT&T next year. What's this T looking at here now? 37? Yeah, it could go up there actually, yeah. Pretty easily. Why wouldn't it? This is that. It's pretty good there. And then this here, we can take a look at this here. It's 19, 17, 15, so the next one should be like 21. 21 times, maybe like 2, 3, 21 times 3 is gonna be, let's do like, yeah, 21 times 3. 63, let's take a couple bucks off, let's say around, yeah, like, it's okay, let's say 63. Give it that, we'll go over here and check the price. Yeah, okay. And let's just keep going. We've got our Comcast here, and the book value per share is 16, 17, 18. It's Mike gonna get to 19, maybe 19 next time. Next year, 19. Maybe here it'll go at 2.5. 19 times 2.5 is gonna be 19 times 2.5. 47.5. 47.5. There we go. And then we go to Comcast. 47.5. It's kind of a small jump. It might be a little bit higher than that. Maybe my valuation's a little weak. It might go up to... No, it's gonna stay around the 2.5 valuation, and this is gonna be about 19, so 19.5 maybe, and then this will be maybe like yeah, maybe around a 2.5, so like, yeah, it's 47.5, that'll be fine. Yeah. Around about there. It's gonna try to break those highs right up there. Alright, what about ExxonMobil? Well, 42, 45, 45, 43. We seem to be rounding off at about this 40 to 45 level. 40 to 45, and this is probably going to go back to like 1.5. I mean, like at least 1 to 1.5. It's a little bit up in the air for ExxonMobil. So we could say about 40 times 1, which would be 40, or 45 times 1.5. 40 to 60, 40 to 67, something like that. We'll just say 40 to $65. Exxon. Let's take a look at this Exxon. It's a little bit up in the air. Maybe the $65 would be fine, but it could be dropping here. You know, it could just tick down more. 44, 42, 40. 40 looks like a decent number. 40, and then this will stay at maybe a 1-to-1 valuation. 40. It'll just stay around there, maybe. Linger. I mean, it could just tick down even further. Look, it's been ticking down a lot. Maybe it'll tick down to like 0.8, and then this will be 40 times 0.8. That's gonna be like 32. So that'll be around here. That's how you can evaluate that. Let's head over here to this one, T-Mobile. So here, I don't know, man. This looks like it's gonna go 32 and then 50 and then snap back to 40. I don't know, man. I just have a feeling. Maybe not. But if it was gonna pop back to 40, and this would be maybe around a 2.5, I guess, valuation. That would be a 40 times 2.5. So that's gonna be, yeah, 40 times 2.5. That's 100. Yeah, we'll see. Alright, and what if it were to keep going? What if it were to hit 60, right? Or yeah, you know, maybe around 60 with a valuation of 2.5. 60 times 2.5. What if it went up to 150? On the upside, I could do something like that. Yeah. So there you go. Maybe. But I honestly think it's going to do more of the 40 times 2.5. Maybe down at 100 or something. Anyway, let's take a look at SNNT. Oh, I don't like the book value per share here. This is just all over the place. I can't even evaluate that one. I don't even know what's going on. We're just gonna get a big red here. Now this one's kind of cool. Look at that. So book value per share. There you go. So 2, 3. Yeah, we're starting to get there. Are we gonna hit the 4? I mean, maybe 3.5. How about 3.5? And then the valuation over here. Let's switch this up here. Valuation should be on this side. And our revenue and our valuation. So the valuation maybe around, maybe like 1.5, maybe 1.25 valuation, or maybe 1.1. So that should reach about 3.5, to maybe around $4 next year. Alright, let's check. Business. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's gonna do a lot much. Maybe it'll hit around 3.5 with a valuation of maybe 1.5 valuation. If we go back to 1.5 times 3.5, it's gonna be like $5 maybe. We'll say something like $5. Yeah, I mean, it's a little helpful. I think it'll be okay. And this one here. $10, $11, $11.5, $9.5. Is it gonna hit 12? Probably. This will probably go back to 1, maybe 1.5. I think 1.5 should be normal. So 12 times 1.5 maybe. About 18, maybe 16, 18. Here on Taylor. $16 to $18. That seems about right up there. Yeah, $16 to $18. This one's pretty good. Suppen. Book value per share, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12, 14. It might even hit 15, but they're probably trying to aim for 14 to 15. I'd say 14. And then here, valuation of maybe around 2. So here, this one should be around $14 next year. Maybe it'll even hit back to the 4 valuation. If that would be the case, that would be pretty sweet. So what's the... What am I doing here? 2 times 14 is 28. Let's give, you might even go up to 4, right? Who knows? Let's take a look at Suppen. 28. I might go up a little more, maybe around the 30. %30 gains. It's not too bad. Suppen. As far as Apple goes, well, we can see here 26, 24, 21, 17, 15, $15 times maybe 15, 30, 50, maybe it'll be a 45 valuation. at $15. 15 times 45, $675. Maybe something like that. That'd be pretty funny, to be honest. It could also do some other stuff. It could go like tick back to 20, or tick back to 20 here, 2020. That would be $400 next year. It's a possible number. It's a possible number. You know, maybe it even goes up to 50, and this goes back up to 20. 20 times 50, that could even be like 1,000. You know, so there's a couple different things that this thing could do. It's just kind of difficult. Now, Microsoft, tick, tick, tick. Let's see if it hits around 16, $17 a share maybe. And then this goes tick up to 15. 17 times 15 maybe. 255. Maybe something like that. Maybe this even goes to 16 valuation. 16 times 17. 272. Somewhere around those numbers. And we go to Microsoft. $255. The book value per share. Tick, 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 tick. What's this? 35. Are we gonna hit 325? Yeah, we're gonna hit 325 up here. And this, the valuation, look at that. Maybe a 5 valuation, 325. 1,625. Isn't that what it's trading for right now? Yeah. Okay. 3 more. Here we go. Facebook. Tick, 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 tick. This is definitely going to 42. 42. And then this is going to be, maybe a 6 to 7 valuation. Let's say 7. So 42 times 7. 42 times 7 is 294. 294. That means Facebook at 294. Not that much growth. Maybe around 42, and then let's say it went to 8. 42 times 8. 336 maybe. Maybe 336. It's possible. It's possible. It's possible, but it's kind of not really possible. I think 6 valuation would make more sense. 6 times 42 makes more sense. 6 times 42 is 252. That makes a little bit more sense. Yeah, I think they're gonna come down a bit. I mean, unless the valuation keeps ticking up, and it hits the, and it hits 9 or something like that. 9 times 42 is possible. This thing could even go up to 378. 378 could keep going. Yeah. Kind of depends on this multiplier. Whatever this multiplier does. See, this thing is really easy to predict. This is going to 42. Pretty easy to predict there. They can control this number. You see, they control this number. It's pretty easy to predict this number because you can just even call it like this year our book value per share is going to be 42. That's our aim. That's what we're trying to put out there. We've got those predictions. We're going to do it. And they can control the number. They can even make it happen if they really wanted to. And then over here, this is the valuation multiplier. So, this one's a little bit less predictable, but you think about the average, and it's about 7, maybe around 8, and if this ticks up down to like 9 here, you might get a little bit higher numbers. So it's kind of these broad range of numbers here is possible for next year. 2 more. Let's go here with the 15 value per share, perhaps, times valuation of 15 times 15 is 225. Maybe even a little bit more. I don't know. I already did that one. Johnson & Johnson is going to be probably around, what, $25 per share, maybe? And this is going to be maybe like a 6.5, 25 times 6, 150, 25 times 6.5, 60. Look at J&J here, 150, 160, yeah, something around there. Little gains. Alright, so that's going to conclude our video. I hope you guys enjoyed how to evaluate stocks.